taking that prescription. And I can't even really update you on my sister, nigga. This is what it came to. Look in the mirror, America, this is what you made me. Though I got a girl that love me, I act like I'm above her, cause I know she won't leave, even when the shit get ugly. I call that self-esteem, cause her daddy never loved her. Had to be her older sister to a couple younger brothers. So tell me what you know about the struggle, bro. Pains in my stomach, I ain't had a hard to hustle, though. I asked my mama what we eat, and she just tell me go to sleep. But the Empower box buzzing, I can hear the beat. Lights off, so we by the oven, trying to get some heat. Didn't play the game, so a nigga wild in the street. But she told me put some bass in my voice so they can hear it. Yeah, and when you walk up in that room, make sure that every motherfucker feel it. Hey, mama told me put some bass in my voice so when I speak, they can hear it. Hey, and when you walk up in that room, make sure that every motherfucker feel it. Yeah. And tell my mama I'm a motherfucking wanderer. I don't got a home, don't know where to go. And now I live a fucking life for a wanderer, trying to make a wish from my God going wander. Yeah, I live a life for a wanderer. I don't got a home, nowhere I can go.
Bravado.
Yeah, I live a life for a wanderer, trying to make
20 pounds.
my God going wander.
Ghetto mentality, my reality pulls me down like gravity. From the buckets, the crabs will be crabs. What cries in the labs? Tell my homies watch they back, cause mine have been stabbed. I'm reminded my past, I'm not too fine in my dad. Please a catalyst of half, most of the problems I've had. Told me y'all women hoes, it's best to treat them like trash and make sure they ain't black. And I did just that, and with that attitude, lost best friends who are bad. It's two patterns still in the vaginal. Karma came for collateral, logic is so irrational. Now she dating a millionaire, I'm still in here, still aware that I'm lonely from guilt and fear. Drip the tip, wine teas for budget beer. Out the game but fuck it here, sell these pills and flip a zip. Pack your bags and take a trip. Seems like when I'm always lacking guidance, it's easy to get the wild and make a wish I need a Wanda. Bravado Bungus, yeah. Out of town gang, 20 pounds.
What it is, it's your boy Big Al. I'm back. I'm really back. I've been on a drought, been in a funk, been fucked up, trying to bounce back. But yeah, it's Big Al of LegalTrap.com. I got the one and only, like, probably the hottest nigga in the city right now. I got the streets on the
shit,
For real. That's why I had to bounce back with this episode, because I only got to get the hottest person in the city right now at the moment. I got Sir Bungus in the motherfucking building.
Hey, what's up? Hey,
tell the people, man. Tell them like the whole name.
It's Jalopy Bungus. You know what I'm saying? I'm a representative of 20 pounds. You know, just
bro,
like that.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I be fucking your name up, bro. Like Jalopy,
yeah.
I be saying this shit off. Ask Teddy. Teddy be like, bro, his name is Jalopy, bro. Jalopy. But yeah, bro.
I got Jalopy.
For real?
Before, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I be all over the place, man. I'm just like
Jalopy.
But yeah, bro. So you just dropped a new project.
Yeah.
Like, how does it feel with this whole, like, you seem like to be finding your crowd, basically.
Yeah.
So how's that been feeling?
It's great. Especially because everything's been planned. So just dropping a mixtape and then just kind of ranging, seeing how many fans I actually have, like how many fans are interacting, and you know what I'm saying. It just keeps growing with everything that I do. So. You know, we dropped the project. That did great. I did like a pre-release type thing where I dropped it at the show and had people like and repost before they even heard it. So it was like a pre-release type thing.
Y'all sold that show out.
Yeah, we sold it out. We sold
that show out. That's dope.
It was crazy. It was a crazy ass show too. And then, you know, then we did the Rushmore video, and you already know how that's going right now.
Yeah, definitely.
That's just going
that's one that's really going up. I saw it today. Y'all posted Pigeons and Planes was like sending us music. I checked the thread and that shit. I saw your shit bro, I saw your shit go up like 10 times. I'm like, damn, that's dope. That's dope as fuck. That like you got niggas actually interacting with your music and stuff like that.
Definitely.
How does that feel to you, like personally, like seeing that you've been rapping for how long now?
Well, I started battle rapping when I was like 11. And I didn't start really writing until I was like 15.
So that's where the metaphors and everything comes from. Then, like your punchline.
Battle rapping, yeah. I'm a punchline heavy because I started battle rapping first. And Lil Wayne's,
that makes so much sense now because I've been paying attention to what you been saying. I'm like, yo,
there's no fillers.
Yeah.
And Lil Wayne's one of my favorites too. He's like my biggest inspiration. So that's why, you know what I'm saying? Him too, like just no filler. Like I don't like writing songs that have filler in it. Every line got to mean something.
So do you write then, or you just?
I can do both.
Okay.
Some songs I don't write. Some songs I go in, do it. Like I'll just have it in my head already. Like I'll just do it in my head. Like how Jay-Z did it. How Lil Wayne do it. I'll go in there and do it like that. Or
you can say
I write it
I'm
down.
gonna put you on the hot seat at the end of this, bro. I'm gonna have to get a 16 real quick or something. But so yeah, like I was saying. So yeah, how does it feel to like have such a big interaction with everybody now with your music? Because it seemed like I was Googling you the other day, and it seems like. You've been rapping for a minute, like even since you was like a young bull and everything. So it's like, how many projects have you put out to date?
Oh, I think it depends on what you mean, cause
I was seeing some shit. Like there was one you had a fade. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. I was like, damn.
Yeah, cause I started putting out projects when I was pushing projects when I was like 16.
Songwriting and everything.
Yeah, so I put out a project called Jalopy Bungus when I was 16.
Okay.
And that was more on some high school shit. Like, we were just fucking around or whatever. I was still serious, but I wasn't really serious. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just making music. Jalopy Bungus, it was actually kind of like, it wasn't big, but it had a pretty big like fall. A lot of people were jumping on that. And then I did a project after that called Home, but I don't really count that because I wasn't even going to drop that. Like, one of my friends was telling me, oh, you should drop it. And then I told people, like, the day of that I was going to drop it, and I just dropped it. Didn't really promote it at all. But, yeah, that's what you mean. Like, I got a project out there that's, like, when I was 15, too, that I dropped after I was 15 and just left it there.
I was just on Google because, like, that's how I usually do with artists. I just don't jump in and be like, oh, let me interview them. Like, I go check shit. And I just saw, like, you had some plays. I'm like, damn, my nigga been rapping for a minute. Like, you had some shit on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
There was like one, I could tell it was old because it was like a picture of you, like with a selfie. then a nigga next, like a picture, like a, what is it called? A collage with somebody else. I didn't check it out.
Yeah.
But that's the shit I had saw. And I was like, oh, word.
Yeah,
so my nigga been taking this rap shit serious for a minute.
Yeah, and what's funny is, like, I got this song called Hats I did. And there's a video to it, and it actually has, like, the racist cartoon shit. And it's funny because all of my fans were telling me, like, when Jay-Z did it, they were like, oh, what the fuck? They were like, damn, you did this shit first. I was like, yeah, I know.
Everybody be watching, man. There's a lot of exploitation that goes off.
Jay-Z didn't steal from you, though. He
didn't think so?
Hell no. What the fuck?
I don't know, bro. You might start it away.
Hell nah.
The caption of this video going to be, or this podcast is going to be,
Jay-Z stole from Jalopy Bungus?
Yeah, exactly.
Hell nah.
Clickbait type
that nigga
shit.
That nigga has no idea who I am.
But on a serious note, so bro, like, what part of, are you from Arizona originally, or Phoenix, or what part of the town are you from?
I mean, I grew up in a lot of spots, like Indian School, Camelback, all types of spots. I never really stayed in one area, you know what I'm saying? I was in Cali, I was in North Carolina, you know what I'm saying?
So you've been moving a lot.
Yeah, all over the place.
So you were born out here though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, we can say that. That's how I feel.
You was raised, basically.
Yeah,
you were raised out here.
Yeah,
okay,
pretty much. That's how I feel.
That's dope. So, like, majority, you said, like, where'd you go to high school at? What high schools did you go to?
I went to, like, 6. I went to Barry, then I went to Agua Fria, then I went to Towson.
Damn, you was on the West?
Yeah, I was everywhere. Then I went to Towson, then I went to Alhambra.
Damn.
Then I went to Maya. Yeah, and that was it.
Word. Where'd you graduate from?
Maya.
Oh, okay. Word.
Yeah, I had to graduate. They forced me pretty much. So I got in trouble at Alhambra, so they put me in this program called Tumbleweed, and they forced me to accelerate my credits. So I was
kind of
doing
like that Hope Academy type of deal.
Pretty much, yeah. And then I graduated early because of that.
Oh, okay.
I graduated like 2 months after I turned 17.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So the last project was what was it called again?
Two Things for Certain.
Yeah, 2 Things for Certain. Mm-hmm. How did that process come along, developing that project? Because it seemed like that was a long anticipated project.
Yeah, it was. It was really, like, it was hella anticipated because I did Home, and I wasn't dropping music at all. What I was doing, because I was trying to go at a different approach. So what I did was I started doing freestyle videos. And what people don't know is my first freestyle video did all right, but then I dropped my second freestyle video, and that shit almost went viral.
Was this Facebook?
Facebook.
Okay, word.
And that's where like most of my not most of my fan base now, but that's where like my following was coming from.
Yeah.
Like I'd go to First Friday and shit, like niggas wouldn't even know my name or nothing, but they walk up to me and start spitting those lyrics. Like that's how popular that video was. And then I just kept doing freestyle videos. Then I tried out for Team Backpack, and somehow I got in. Like, do you know what Team Backpack is?
I don't.
It's pretty much where like it's like the dopest rappers all over the fucking planet try out, and then they end up going to one spot.
That was the shit in New York that you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I seen the picture of that.
Yeah, and then they had it was 5,000 tried out, and then I think only 600 got in. So I was one of the 600. And then I went there and I was networking with all these guys and shit like that, and that's where I got more connections and more, you know what I'm saying? It was just more connections, more networking. And I got into their fan bases, because their fan bases fucking me, because we were all doing videos and shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? I was just building and building and building and building, like, rather than dropping music. So I wasn't dropping shit.
That's a lot of things. Like, because this shit, at the end of the day, it's a business.
Yeah, exactly,
So
yeah.
that's what you got to do is network with other people, and then learn the game from them, or learn what they know and stuff like that, and share your knowledge with each other.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing that whole time. And then I got, Pete was like, you know what I'm saying, we should do a collective or whatever. And I was like, all right. And then we did 20 pounds.
Word.
That's how it happened.
So that's how that came about. So name all the members of that?
20 pounds is Jalopy Bungus, which is me, Mastermind, JD, Knowledge Nick, Katen, and Pariah Pete.
And that was started, what year was that?
That was this year.
Okay.
That was in March.
Because I remember Mastermind had DM'd me about a year ago. He had sent me some fire. I was like, damn, where the fuck? Because he followed me. I didn't know who he was and what he had did until like he was like, hey, bro, here's my music or whatever.
Yeah, that was this year. That was in March. We, because I did this thing called the AZ All-Stars. And it was basically everybody tried out by sending in 16s and posting videos of them doing 16s. And then I picked top 16 out of however many tried out. And it was like 38 tryouts or something like that. And then we got a PA system at Sarah, and we did ciphers at DV Park. And that's how I met Pete. And we weren't kicking it or nothing like that, but then I was seeing him at shows, et cetera. And then he hit me and JD with like, yo, we should do this, et cetera. And then we ended up doing it. And we added Knowledge Nick and Katen like 2 days before the show.
So y'all starting the whole movement then.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's really what it was. That's what I wanted to portray in the video too, the Rushmore video. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that was such a dope idea. Like,
yeah.
Because he brought a lot of people together in that video. And
definitely.
Then, like the GIF and shit too. I was like, damn, this shit is fucking hard. Like,
yeah, we got a group chat like where we was talking. We got some shit planned
for some
in a second
coming up.
Yeah, it's not even really music related. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, or some business shit.
Okay,
but we got some plans coming up.
You guys are part of you guys will be at the Arizona Hip Hop Festival too,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah, we got invited too, and actually we turned it down.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we turned it down the first time. I was like, nah, I'm not really trying to do that. But then he was like, because originally he was just wanted me on it. And I was like, I'm not doing it if I don't get 20 pounds on it. And then he was like, yeah. But then he was like, okay, I got to say the next part off air. But he had there's a thing that came with the contract or whatever that I wasn't with. So we had to adjust it in order to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, word. That makes sense.
And that's why we ended up saying, okay, yeah, we'll do it.
I feel it. You know, it's business.
Exactly.
You know, like I said. So going back to the project that's currently out, you had what, Emmett Dupree on there?
Yep.
When Emmett Dupree's on some shit, I think that's just automatically it. You had what, Mastermind.
You
had what, 20 pounds on there. Right?
Yeah, except for Pete.
Okay.
Everybody but Pete.
And then Capo Bovado.
Yep.
I want to say that one track, or that line, like which the line on the track with Capo, which
Cosmo Wanda.
It's the beginning of your verse. I don't know. You say some shit about your moms and stuff like that.
I said my uncle got two kids over working trying to make a living. My other uncle dead. He was fresh up out of prison.
Yeah.
My mama on that bed and she taking that prescription. And I can't even really update you on my sister. Yeah.
That shit's crazy, bro. Like, cause you bring cause I felt like I've dealt with my parents passing, but it's dope seeing an artist express like his personal stuff that he's dealing with, you know, in his music.
Yeah.
It's just showing the transparency of being an artist and, you know, like than an everyday person. Because, you know, people can see, you know, or hear your real struggles, which is dope that you put that in your music.
Exactly, yeah.
What's your favorite track off like the whole project?
Damn. At first, it was like when I first made it, it was Cosmo and Wanda. Then it turned into Elements. But right now, it's Rushmore.
Yeah, Rushmore.
Right now.
That shit just happened.
I slept on that song. Like, for real, I really slept on that song. Like, I made it and I knew it was tight, but I never really paid attention to it like that. And then, like, I don't know, like, it became the favorite. Like, it was the favorite immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, it's been the favorite since. And then the video came out. Like, everybody that sees the video, they always mention the song as well. They're like, fuck. They're like, where's the link to this shit? Like, this shit's crazy. And I didn't really understand how crazy that shit was until after the video. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, damn, this shit is hard. I was like, this shit go.
That's greatness in the making, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Cause, like I said, I be seeing your face pop up and your video pop up everywhere. And that's dope as fuck. Outside of your crew, who do you like see yourself working with eventually?
Teddy Oso.
Okay, we definitely gotta get that.
Yeah, we started some shit actually, and then him outside the people that are already on the tape.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, it doesn't matter. No, aside your group, everybody outside your group.
Well, I probably work with Emmett again in the future. I can see myself working with Siren again. I can see myself working with Oso. I can see myself working with Capo again.
Okay, word.
I'm just really selective about my features.
No,
like, I don't mind getting on anybody else's song, but when my songs, like, it's like really like.
No, I feel you. It has to be right. I feel like it has to be organic.
It has to be the perfect fit.
Some niggas I feel like be forcing it, and that's where like you can tell within the music, kind of like, damn, I don't know, that verse is kind of like ass, and then like, this nigga shit is hard. Like
exactly.
I don't know, like me listening to music for like a long time and like loving hip hop, like I understand that and I can see what niggas be talking about. Cause me, like I was telling Teddy earlier, like when I go to niggas SoundCloud, I'm not trying to hear somebody else rapping with you. I want to hear them. Like,
yeah, exactly.
And if I hear somebody that's cold, like a good combination with you, I'm like, okay, I'm willing to hear that shit. Mm-hmm. But who else? I mean, I was thinking you and Teddy should do a tape actually, like him just on production type of deal.
Oh shit, yeah, Teddy making some crazy shit.
That'd be crazy because I think low key, I don't know. You might have to bleep this out, but aren't you on his mix that's coming out?
Hey, hey! I don't know what I should say.
Well,
I don't know.
To be announced.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's unreleased shit. That's probably never going to come out. But yeah, that's the only thing I've heard, and that's why I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's my shit, yeah.
So, I know Teddy's probably mad as fuck right now.
He's shaking it.
You know, it's Big Al, a.k.a. Mr. Leak Yo shit, so. But yeah, I could definitely see that, because I heard that shit, I'm like, yo, this nigga is dope. Like, because I don't really get too hip, like, no offense, like, with local artists, because, like, Teddy put me on to, like, everybody in the city, low-key. Yeah. And then I was like, oh shit, let me do my part and start helping niggas. And I was doing the podcast for like a 2 years strong, and then I kind of fell off. But like, to hear you, I don't know how I found out about you. It might have been Mastermind. I might have seen him like post y'all shit together, and I was like, yo, this nigga is cold, like cold as fuck. Yeah,
I think the very first thing I saw you react to was Soul Part 2.
That's what it was, because it was the mix. They had put you on I had made a mix with Floativity.
Oh yeah, Floativity. That's what happened.
I think they might have put me on, but it was either Teddy or them. But I heard that shit. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this? So I had to go like, you know, do my research and shit. Yeah. And come to find out, I met you at the show Teddy had did. And I was like, oh, that shit's dope. Like, who's some of your influences as far as music? Give me like 3.
Fuck. Okay. I'll have to give you 5.
No, go ahead. I don't want to make some niggas be like, shit, I can't think off top.
I can think off top. I got Tupac, easy. Wayne, easy. Tupac influenced me just as far as like
being
talking about
what's going on.
Just not even that, but just talking about that too. But then just talking about like, you know what I'm saying, just keeping it real, like not fucking sugarcoating shit. Like no matter how ugly it is, no matter how beautiful it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, keeping it real, like, and not being afraid to talk about your own flaws. You know what I mean? Like,
That's what
talk
I
about
said.
the deepest, darkest, like, fucked up things about
with
you.
your music, that's what I noticed. Like,
Yeah.
with saying all the personal stuff. Like, that's why I was like, yo.
Yeah, I'm not guarding
That shit
myself.
is dope. Yeah, because some
yeah,
niggas, and I know niggas that live behind a character, and I'm just like,
Exactly.
bro, I mean, that's cool for all the internet shit, but
Yeah.
me personally, I want to hear some shit that I could relate to.
Yeah, and I just want to connect with people at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's what Tupac taught me. And then Lil Wayne, that's my influence as far as when I'm like rapping, like on some like I'm not really talking about nothing. I'm just spitting, like just rapping. Like I got like that's like he's my definite influence. Like when I first started, I was rapping on only Lil Wayne beats. And I was trying so hard to rap like Lil Wayne, like it was crazy. And then I got some influence by Action Bronson too, just as far as like the fluidity and the flow, like just being like really airy with it, like not having to rhyme at a certain spot. You know what I mean? And then Jadakiss is an influence.
Damn, bro, that's like
Jadakiss is a big influence.
the
Freeway.
dilemma with myself. I'm like, yo, Jadakiss is he's low key. He's like probably top 5 ever.
That's debatable.
Bar for bar, yeah. Like I'm saying, like for me, top
Definitely.
5 because I heard a podcast and it was like name one whack Jadakiss verse.
You
And
can't.
I went back. And
You can't.
There's
There's no whack Jadakiss verse.
And I was like, yo, Jadakiss.
Yeah.
And then I can go listen to any of his tracks and be like, yo, he gonna say some shit that's gonna fuck me up. Like,
Exactly.
What the fuck?
And then
You said Freeway?
Meek Mill. He really like Meek Mill a lot. Like as far as you go watch my freestyle videos, like that's where, you know what I'm saying, just the aggression.
So
like
you talking about
like off wax. Cornrow Meek, like headshots Meek, like yeah, like he really gave me a lot of my influence as far as how to move too. Like as far as like when I started watching him, because I used to watch him back in the day, didn't even realize it, because I used to watch Headshots all the time.
Okay,
and then they
had
had
Smack DVD too.
yeah, definitely,
the
yeah,
old Smack
yeah,
DVD.
yeah, the old and Mook and all them
Yeah.
niggas, hell yeah, and that's what, you know what I'm saying, that's what got me into battle rap. But then I started watching how Meek Mill used to move and how he got his whole city behind him, and you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. And I was like, okay, I wanna do that, but obviously I can't do it in the same way because he had Philly and I got Arizona, so I had to do it differently. But that's, you know what I'm saying, he influenced me as far as that. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. Jay-Z too, just as far as like the arrogance with it, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's a solid list. I mean, the fact that you said Jadakiss, because most niggas,
Yep.
niggas always, they overlook like Jadakiss or even a Freeway. Like,
You want me to tell you why? Because niggas didn't start listening to hip hop with my
Until-
generation
yeah.
until like 2012.
okay, word.
That's factual. Like niggas didn't start listening to hip hop until like Odd Future, Mac Miller, Wiz Khalifa, who else? Currency, like that era.
Bro, that's dope
Drake.
that you said that, because like me, I'm 24, but niggas make me feel like I'm like 30, because I be like, bro, y'all don't listen to so and so. They're like, what, nigga? We ain't listen to that. I'm like, my nigga, like they still make good music.
Yeah.
Like, and niggas would be like, straight up skip that shit. Like Jadakiss did a song with P&D, and I'm like, yo,
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know
They
that.
did a song 2 weeks ago with Party Next Door, and I'm like, whoa,
That's crazy.
super random.
But yeah.
Damn, like I said, that's a solid ass list. So what do you got coming up next with like the music thing? I know
I got something huge coming up next, but I'm not gonna put that out yet. We got the AZ Hip Hop Festival. We got a house party show.
Well, name that, put that
show.
date out, because this should be out before that.
The house show is gonna be on the 21st.
Okay.
And it's gonna have all types of niggas on it. It's gonna be Teddy. It's gonna be me. All at 20 pounds. Unorthodox. Fresco. Siren. Pat Kanji. Yeah, and then we got the Hip Hop Festival, which is gonna be huge and it's pivotal. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
in what, November?
November 11th.
Okay, word.
That's gonna be super pivotal because I feel like we definitely shape shifted the game because of like the acts that they have there. Like the acts that they have there don't really, like, no disrespect to none of them, but the acts that I've seen before have really no like they're not really great performers. They're not really they don't bring anybody.
I've been told like about like the AZ Festival. It's not necessarily like the people who have good like how do you say it? Not even presence. Not even saying like good music or nothing. But it's like like the way they carry themselves. It's not a good performance because I feel like when you go to
that's literally
any type of concert, I want to feel good. I want to be like, yo, I want to check his music out, and that's what I always heard. It's not really cool. It's like that nigga's performing, I'm out. Like
you just walking around, you see a dude performing, you just keep walking. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing special. Like there's a bunch of dudes like you know what I'm saying. You can guess what you're gonna hear when you go in there, and that's the problem with the scene. Like a lot of it, you can guess what you're gonna hear when somebody sends you a link in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Like versus, and that's just that's not even me. Yeah, that's not even me being on some like. But I know niggas who like move different, like niggas who are actually talented, like Teddy. You know what I'm saying? Fucking unorthodox, like all the people I named for the house party, all types of shit. People who are actually talented, and like those people aren't on those shows, and that's why that's why I felt it was important for me to take this opportunity so that we can shed some light on everybody else that's in this section. Because it's a lot of niggas over there, you know what I'm saying? Because once they see us and understand, like, damn, these niggas get down and they all under 20, besides, you know what I'm saying, besides JD, like, they gonna understand, like, damn, the niggas we been watching are trash. We need to get a new movement in here, bring the younger generation into the AZ Hip Hop Festival. How do you feel
about the whole Arizona scene? Because you've been rapping for a minute, and I feel like you've seen all types of different sides.
Like 2.5 years, so... It's when I started, it was dead. The scene was dead. There was nothing here whatsoever. It was just Respect the Underground. That's it. The scene was dead. And then I
heard everybody come through there. They're like, yeah, we did the whole Respect the Underground. That shit was not. No offense to that. I don't know who that is.
Justice.
But I just heard that shit is not nothing good. It's
exactly.
I never hear really any good feedback.
Yeah, and it's not because it's really like. It's more money based, and there's no disrespect to Justice because I used to not like Justice because I didn't get into the business side. Think about it like this: if let's put it like this, you got let's talk about from a perspective of the NFL owners and the fucking kneelers, right? You got the NFL owners and then you got the kneelers. The NFL owners don't understand that side of reality, so they're not gonna really relate to them, and vice versa. And that's really all it is when it comes to the integrity of an artist and then the business, because Justice is the business and then we're the integrity of the artist. But I got into the promoter side. And I'm going to start throwing shows, making some cash. And once I got into the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the metrics and all that shit, I realized, like, oh, he ain't really a snake. It's just like, he's playing his part and the artists are feeding it. So can you blame him? You know what I mean? That's really all it is.
It makes sense. I mean, that's like any other show promoter.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, it comes down to that.
And the only problem is, like, Justice has all this fucking power. So much power, and I just personally feel like he's not using it correctly.
I feel like that's what a lot of, I guess, quote-unquote, gatekeepers of Arizona could be doing for the city and making it seem bigger than what it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's intentional. I just personally feel like the people that he should be putting on, he's not able to see them because they're not doing, you know what I'm saying, what they need to do or et cetera. So I feel like with us doing the hip-hop festival, it'll definitely, you know what I mean, or whatever. But back to the original question.
My bad, bro.
I got sidetracked. But, the scene was dead when I first started, and then which is what inspired me when I came back from I went to Team Backpack, and I was 18 at the time, and everybody would hear me rap, right? And I was one of the youngest there. I was probably like bottom 5 youngest there, and but I was one of the most respected though, and that was what, you know what I'm saying, when I came back I had a completely different mindset and confidence. But when I went there, I would rap, right? And then they all be like, oh, this little nigga crazy, what? They be like, okay, so where you from? And I'd be like, Arizona. And they start roasting me.
Sleep on you.
Yeah, niggas would be like, what? You from Arizona? I didn't even know they made music. Like, just roasting, like, all the way. Like, I was getting roasted all the time. Like, everybody thought I was from Harlem or, like, Baltimore or some shit like that. And then, that's what inspired me to come, because I was one of 2 Arizona artists there out of 600. You had niggas from Africa, Italy, Europe, all types of places, all over the world. Top 600 rappers on the planet, like in that same building.
That shit's wild.
And there was only 2 people that were from Arizona there. And so when I came back, I was like, okay, I want to change that. I want to try to unify all of us, which is why I created the AZ All-Stars, which created a whole lot of different connections that are still growing to this day, that are still, like, you know what I'm saying, and inspired a lot of different people as far as how they throw certain shows and et cetera. And then, you know what I mean? Like, just overall, like, and especially 20 pounds, the impact that we've created, like, I definitely see, like, after, it's like, if you, like, look at the scene before 20 pounds and look at the scene after 20 pounds, it's, like, a huge difference. And I think it's because we moved in such a certain way where we did everything on our own. We didn't need justice. We didn't need any of those things. And I think it inspired a lot of people to start doing shit on their own. And at the scene right now, it's definitely growing, like, it's bubbling right now. Like, before, it was just dead. It was just a bunch of old, like, 35-year-old niggas, like, just rapping about the same fucking shit on some, like, shit. 2005, like, Arizona shit, on some 2005, like, West Coast fucking G-Funk shit. No disrespect to none of that, but then, you know what I'm saying, now it's more like the younger dudes are coming up right now, like, I think this is the generation that's got to do it, and this is why I feel like it's so important for the AZ Hip Hop Festival for us to perform there, because I'm making sure that we give everybody a platform and try to get more of us in there. Like, that's the big deal, just getting more of us in the door, because we already in the door.
Yeah, definitely.
We've been in the door.
Setting the foundation.
Yeah, he came to us and brought us into the door. So what I want to do is bring everybody else that I think is talented in the same door. You know what I mean? Like, the vision, like, by next year, it'll be like 10, 11 acts, like, younger acts that I know in the AZ Hip Hop Festival, and after that, it'll just be flooded. You know what I mean? That's the goal at the end of the day. But that's what I think about the scene.
Good for some change. You know, it's always good for change. Before we get up out of here, I got one more question to ask. How many people be saying that you sound like Earl?
Oh,
and how do you feel about that?
I don't get it anymore, and I think it's because before, like I told you, I didn't put out a lot of music. So when I did put out music, you had shit like Soul Part 2. And I can understand why someone would say I sound like Earl in there, because our voices.
I was gonna say, yeah, not even on the mic right now, but listening to you talk previously, this is how your voice.
Yeah. On the mic, I don't project, like, I don't like get on the mic. It's like change my voice. Nah. Like, when I rap, this is how I sound. Like, I go on the mic, I go in the booth, and I talk into the mic, like, because I used to be insecure about my delivery. So I'd go in, and it wasn't like I was trying to sound like Earl. It's just I go in there, I was insecure about my delivery, so I just talk instead of, like, rapping, because I'd be afraid of what it would sound like if I, you know what I'm saying? But now, after Soul Part 2, like, people say, oh, this kind of sound like Earl, but now that I drop Two Things for Certain, you know what I'm saying? People used to try to put me in a box, too, try to make it seem like I was a boom bap rapper or some shit. I am the farthest thing.
I look, you want to hear you on some, like, different upbeat type of beats, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be dope, because I know you're versatile and you could do that. Like,
yeah, I can do anything. Like, that's what people don't understand. Like, I can do anything. Like, my bad. But, like, that's what people didn't understand. And then when Two Things for Certain came out, I didn't really get into comparisons like that. I got a lot of comparisons to Tupac, though. Okay. I got quite a few comparisons.
Where did the consciousness come from as far as your music and your artwork? Because I always see the artwork. You're doing, like, the black faces. And like that.
I don't really know. It just happened. Like, like, it's just who I am personally. Like, everything that I do, like, especially in the music videos, it just emulates who I am. That's why the music video is so awkward and, like, off and shit, because that's kind of how I am, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just really, not even on purpose, my music just carries this, like, really low, like, vibe with it, you know what I'm saying? So I try to emulate that into the videos. Garen Chadwick came up with the entire Rushmore video, though. Like, I let him have full control of that. Yeah, he came up with full control. Yeah, exactly.
I just sent somebody his way the other day.
But yeah, well, as far as Earl, like, I mean, it doesn't bother me. Like, I don't really care. Like, I don't, like, it's just, like, I feel like the people that do compare me to Earl are, like, very misinformed. Because it's like, I don't rap like Earl at all. Our voices are just similar. Like, if you sit there and study our rhyme patterns and, like, the way we rap, like, I should be getting compared to, like, Lil Wayne. I should be getting compared to, like, Jadakiss, Freeway. I should be getting compared to guys like them, because I rap like, I emulate, like, I rap like those guys, but I don't rap like Earl. Like, we don't rap the same. Like,
that makes sense, because everybody, like, when I first met Teddy, and I would show niggas his music, everybody be like, oh, that's Tyler.
Like, mine?
No, Teddy.
Oh, Teddy? Oh, what the fuck?
Exactly. And I'm like, how? Like, how is this Tyler?
It's them niggas that started listening to hip-hop 2012.
It was like,
they don't know.
Tyler.
Let me tell you a story before we get out. So, this is how I found out what the problem within our fans are. When I went to New York, guess what I got compared to? New York, a state full of culture. I was getting compared to Loaded Lux.
Oh my god.
I was getting compared to I got compared to Jay-Z. Lil Wayne, it's some other like really Roscoe P.
Oh my.
Cold Chain, I got compared to him. I got compared to a few dudes like that. And it was just like, it just made me realize like it's all about familiarity.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about you don't really sound like that person. It's just that person is more familiar with that. So that's why they think you sound like that. But really, it's just familiarity. It's not that you're trying to sound like them or that you do. It's just they're more familiar with this. And you come back to Arizona where there's no culture here. Niggas grew up on Childish Gambino and Mac Miller and Chance the Rapper. So they start comparing you. You know what I'm saying? I've got comparisons to Drake before.
Oh my God.
Like, it's crazy.
But bro, I want to say I appreciate your bluntness that you talk, because you talk very confident, and some niggas is afraid to speak with whatever's on their mind. I see like you're one of those people that's willing to speak on that.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're about to wrap it up. Shout out, so you do all your socials so everybody can find you.
Oh yeah, Sir Bungus on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and then I'm not gonna get my Snapchat out because there ain't no point. I'll be on Snapchat like that.
What else is there? SoundCloud. They can find your music on what service?
Mr. Bungus on SoundCloud.
Okay, word. All right, man. This is the last thing. I'm gonna need that 16. It's off the top, bro. Off the Polo. Give me an 8.
Okay.
All right.
I said, took a while for you to find who the misfit is. How? They yell my name where the entrance is. You don't gotta make it intricate. I'm just trying to manipulate numbers like arithmetic. See, I ain't even try on this one. Ain't even got the drive, but I'ma have to ride on this one. Even then, it's still a homicide on this one. I compromise, won't apologize for this one. In my city, pussy niggas running the game off wax, but whack niggas can get done the same. Y'all be fucking whack rapping for a little bit of change, turning into hoes for a little bit of fame. You got sunny days and you got a little rain. The struggle come with hustle, hustling come with the pain. That's why I will remain astray from the whack shit. Never half-ass shit, cause I ain't never had shit. No pun intended, nigga. I ain't never half shit, reciprocate that. I ain't imitating fractions. That's a bar, I ain't spitting them no, cause if I give these niggas shots, they'll be tipsy and broke. I've been slacking all year like prom was a joke, but now I'm back in your ear like a fly when it float. Yeah, I'm back right here and supplying it cold. Meanwhile, whack niggas, they supplying a hoax.
Teddy, drop that flex bomb right there. Bro, I want to say I appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank you. BigAlLegalTrap.com. We out.
TheLegalTrap.com.